Welcome, howdy, whatever. I want to first apologize for wearing a hat indoors. I know it's terribly embarrassing, but it's sports and baseball theme, so we're gonna go with that. Try to see if that works. It also makes my head look smaller and ears bigger, and the hat's oversized, but it was a giveaway hat. This is the reason mainly wanted to show it off is you can do your math. It's kind of amusing, but it's the local AAA team, and I like baseball, obviously. There's a couple videos that worked out well. A couple videos of me at the games. Go to a bunch. Go to Phillies games, this, that, the other. But I just like baseball. And the Iron Pigs, their giveaway hats are always really nice. I got a beanie skull cap thing that was actually the last year's for sale. They just, I guess, there's an inventory out. They were $25 one year. Next year they give them out. This isn't really big crazy. Steve's Plumbing logos or anything. I don't know. It's nice to have a hat. So got a cup, obviously, but this is not about the Iron Pigs. They did do very well this year. Happy to see. So what this is about is the conflict of timing. And I know it's kind of a weird thing. I'm going to do a sports ranting video. It's not my forte, if I even have a forte. I think you have to be somewhat on a form or something to have one, but I was thinking it's a really bad timing right now. Obviously, NFL is having some PR issues, we'll say that the least. And don't worry, we're not going to get into the this, that, and the other with that. I think there's many more people who can articulate their point of views and also care. So we'll let them do that. I'm not going to give you my 2 cents. But obviously, we'll say that they're having some PR issues. It's simple enough. Baseball, it's kind of been a declining sport overall in its viewership and things like that. It I think it also has a very interesting parallel as it was the sport that broke the color barrier, and now somehow the NFL is being racist or something. I don't really care. But unfortunately, baseball is winding down. I think if people want to promote, equality and diversity and everything, we could look to the sport. With Jackie Robinson, people were throwing things and saying things at him, and he still went out and hit home runs. That was the thing. And then obviously the huge amount of Latino players have come in looking up to baseball. And actually, it's another thing, it's known as America's sport. A lot of people, historically, will say, people will argue that one now, but I still think it is. It doesn't really matter, but, obviously people are looking for some sort of escape, however they feel, if they're against the whole NFL thing. And baseball would be perfect to jump into, but unfortunately, we're jumping right into the postseason. The sport's about to end. Hockey's warming up, and the NBA is starting their training camps. I'm not really a big NBA fan. I played actually basketball in high school, even though, yes, I was even scrawnier and smaller at the time. I was a manlet forward. I was actually, whatever. Our team was terrible, but that's another story for another day. So I'm wondering what people are going to do if they're not doing their Sunday game days. And it's a shame because the other thing is, obviously, with baseball right now, the hot word is Judge. He's a beast. He's not perfect. I think if he stays healthy, he could have a phenomenal career. He's obviously setting records, and love him or hate him, the Yankees are one of the biggest market teams in the world, easily. I think number 2 under that one the poverty ball, which some people call soccer. I prefer. Was it Chelsea or United? One of those that teams. But obviously, in the United States, soccer hasn't caught on and really won't, I don't think, hopefully. But yeah, the Yankees are a huge market team, and they have the hottest player in the game right now, the one that everybody's talking about. I think he's a monster. He seems like a good guy from all the interviews, whatnot, and he's young, so he's got a lot of time for him. He strikes out a ton, but I think some training time in will get better. His power's not going to drop off for a long time. He's got a swing that kind of reminds me, I don't know, a little bit of Frank Thomas, but a lot of Barry Bonds, I'd say. So future's the thing, and obviously, even if you hate the Yankees, you can't ignore this. He's drawing everybody in, so it's kind of a bummer, I think, as people are looking for a new escape. The ones that are bothered by the NFL thing, and obviously viewership is showing that, and boycotting and having sponsors pull out is going to really. So, but how it's like everything else, people boycott it for a week and then go back. But I don't know. I'm just wondering if this whole thing with them stays, what's going to be the replacement sport? And I think as I've rambled about long enough and my cap would give away, I'm putting my vote in for good old baseball to come back a little stronger. Although I am really happy hockey's going well, and the Flyers seem to be playing pretty decently. Um, Preseason, so it's like any other sport. Nobody cares. You watch it, you're happy if they do well. If not, it doesn't matter. And if they do well, it still doesn't matter because preseason somehow has this magical effect of people playing nowhere like they should or do. Or but that's another thing. So I just want to do something quick. I haven't updated in a while, and hope all's well with the world.